Good afternoon. I'm Kimberly Edwards with cookingwithkimberly.com, and today what I'm making for you is some banana bread, some candied ginger banana bread, if that doesn't sound any better. Wow. So today what I've done is, right now I've got 3 ripe bananas, extra ripe bananas, and they're in this big bowl, okay? So I'm going to take my masher and I'm just going to mash them up, really simple. When they're ripe, they mash up really simply. I've preheated my oven to 350 degrees. This bread is going to bake for 1 hour-ish. So you're going to start looking at the bread around 55 minutes just to make sure that everything is cooked. You're going to take a skewer, you're going to do your little poke test and stuff like that, right? All right, so I've just mashed that. Next going in would be my sugar. I'm going to put ½ a cup of sugar. Plain old white sugar, guys. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a whisk and I'm just going to cream this together until everything's kind of fluffy and mixed nicely. You can take a mixer, a blender or a mixer, and you can do the same thing, or you can do it by hand. It's not that big of a deal. Now, the longer you do this, the more light and fluffy it will be. If you don't care and you want it a little more rustic, or you just don't have the time or the patience, then that's fine too. Just mix it thoroughly. It will be all fine and dandy. And that's about all I'm going to do. So next I'm going to add 2 eggs. Just drop them in. I'm doing all my wet ingredients first. That was a weird egg. It didn't want to open. Happens sometimes. Okay, so I'm just going to mix this again, all into this mixture. Whip it up, cream it up, whatever you gotta do. Next, I'm going to put my pure vanilla extract in here. Please use real vanilla. The other kind, the artificial vanilla, is a byproduct of making paper, and it's a chemical, and it's bad for you. It has nothing to do with vanilla, it just smells and tastes like it. Just a second, let me rinse my hands. All right, now you're going to mix this all up in here. Then you're going to add a cup of butter that's been softened. Now, I've actually softened or melted, either way, that's fine. Softened is okay, but I actually accidentally, which happens a lot in your kitchen, which things happen and you just have to roll with it, I accidentally melted it entirely. So I'm just adding softened and some melted. There we go. That's about 3/4 of a cup of softened butter. And you're also going to mix this thoroughly. Get it all evenly distributed. You want it soft so that it distributes better, right? So melted, that works very well because it is already in liquid form. Now this might take you a few minutes. Again, you can use your mixer, you can use your blender. Okay, that looks pretty good. Next I'm going to add, I'm using 1 cup of wheat germ. You can use wheat bran if you want to, but I have germ today and that's what I'm using. That was a cup. I have 1/3 of a cup of chopped up candied ginger. Now ginger comes in slices. It's got all sugar on it. It's dried. So I just chopped it into little chunks. See me? In they go. Okay. I'm also going to add a tablespoon of bee pollen. Now, you don't have to use this ingredient. This is an optional ingredient. You can use 1 tablespoon. You can get it at your health food stores. You can also find them at grocery stores now. Okay, and we're going to use 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, just to go along with the whole ginger theme. In it goes. A tablespoon of flax seeds, just to get a little bit of a healthy kick. Bam. Also, we need a ½ a teaspoon of baking soda, guys. Simple, easy peasy stuff. in it goes. Okay, last dry ingredient, 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Now I'm going to sift it in here just because I want it to be a little bit more light and fluffy. That just means putting it through a colander or strainer, making sure you have no stuff in there, and lightening up the whole mixture. Well, all right, then I'm going to mix this up here. Just evenly combine everything until it comes into a batter, so to speak. Might take you a minute to combine everything nicely. Now, if this mixture, which mine kind of looks a little bit dry to me, I'm going to tell you what to do. That happens in your kitchen. I'm winging this recipe today, and it happens. So, you could use milk, you could use water, or you could use tea. I have, we make, again, you guys know I'm a tea connoisseur, and we usually have tea all the time. And when you have a pot of tea, you don't want to just waste it when it gets cold instead of just miking it. I don't like miking it, I like fresh tea. But when I'm baking and cooking, I use the leftover tea. So this is the leftover tea from this afternoon. It's just cold, that's all. And I'm probably adding, that looks like maybe 1/8 of a cup of liquid, whatever you desire, and that looks a heck of a lot better. I'll show you the consistency as well. Okay, here we go. Here's the consistency of this. It's wet, but not like completely wet, right? Now what I've done is I've grabbed a baking pan, like a loaf pan, and I'm just going to fill this up with my batter. Again, my oven is preheated to 350 degrees. It's on convection bake because I have an oven like that. You don't have to use convection if you don't have it. I have the option of choosing. So in goes the batter. Easy, right, guys? It's just a matter of getting your ingredients out, getting them prepared, and then it goes by really, really fast. Okay? Get all you can out of here. Great stuff. Okay, so now I'm just going to even this out. That's what happens. It's about half full. Okay, now just to finish this off, what I've done is I had 2 extra bananas, and what I did is I just sliced them and put them in a bowl, put about maybe a tablespoon of honey. You could also use agave nectar or something like that, and I've just coated it in the honey, and I'm just going to pour this on the top evenly. So as the bread bakes, it will kind of bake around it. They might sink in a little bit. And then you should also have a couple at the top looking beautiful. And that's that. My oven is preheated. It's ready to go. Just adjust that on the top. There we go. That's what it looks like. Bang. It looks awesome, right? Okay, guys. So this is going to go in your oven for 1 hour. I'm not going to let you sit here for an hour and wait for my bread, but I'm going to include a picture in the blog post when I post it. So this is super easy. It was super fast. Use up those bananas. Be creative. Ginger's a cool ingredient. I love it. I love it. It's going to be awesome. Make sure you use that stuff up. Check me out on YouTube, youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly. Follow me on Twitter at cookingwithkime with a capital E. And make sure you go like my fan page on Facebook. It's facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. And the website's cookingwithkimberly.com. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Ciao. Happy Father's Day, guys.